everyone, so this video has been a much requested video, and the reason that I've been putting off doing it is a couple of reasons. So you'll know by the title of this video that it is about the TRIA laser, and I have been using it for technically a year, but it's not really been a year because I went away for a month at Christmas, and I didn't do it then, and then when I got back I probably didn't do it for another month, and then when I went away last week I went away for 2 weeks and I didn't do it then, and then I kind of missed it. So it's one of those that I haven't done the full course, and they do say that you're going to start to see the best results within 6 months. Some people it can take up to a year. I think with me it is a case of it taking up to a year, but I'm not even sure that it's working on me. So I'm just going to kind of talk you through a little bit of background about it. Anyway, I'm going to put the videos, the previous videos about this in the down bar for you to go and have a look at. But I was using it on my legs, I was using it on my bikini area and under my arms, and I think in my second update I did say that I'd stopped using it on my bikini area because the shaving was killing me, and the shaving has become a bit of a problem. I absolutely hate shaving. I hate the feeling, I hate how quick it grows. I just don't like shaving, and when it got warmer I stopped using it on my legs as well because I don't shave my legs. I normally epilate my legs, so it was killing me in the summer because I'm quite dark haired. The hairs on my legs are dark, and when they grow, when you shave and then they grow back a tiny bit, you get these little black dots, little sort of specks of where you can see the hair follicle under the skin. And wearing dresses and shorts and, you know, that kind of thing, I just couldn't deal with it. I didn't like it, and I decided that I was just going to go back to epilating, which I did, and my little black dots have completely gone. It's only shaving that gives that to me. So at the moment I'm only using this in my underarm area because I shave in that area anyway. And this is going to be quite a kind of candid review because there's a couple of things that I want to mention about this, but I have been using it just in my underarms area. I've kind of become intolerant to the pain. I was using it on the 5th setting, which is the highest. I had to, oh sorry, that was Twitter. I had to take it down and use it on the 3rd setting because it was just really hurting me, and so since then for the past 3 months I've been using it on the 3rd setting. But you're supposed to use it once every 2 weeks, and I have been using it, but as I said, it does hurt. And phone, stop it. As I said, it can take a lot longer for certain people, but I'm beginning to believe that the only effect it had on me really was it's kind of diminished how fast the hair grows. So on my legs, since using this, the hair doesn't grow as fast, and it kind of grows a bit patchy, which is fine, and the same goes onto my arms, but by no means in any way, shape or form has it made the hairs not come back. The hairs still come back. I can just go longer in between shaving, but to be honest I tend to kind of shave every 2 days under my arms anyway. I would do every day, but it really irritates my underarms just because I don't like there being that kind of tiny bit of shadow. I like it to be completely clean and smooth, so I have been shaving down there, but down there I haven't been shaving down there, underarms. But I definitely think that it was one of those things that when I first started using it, it was more effective, and you'd think that the longer you're using something, the more effective it will become. That hasn't really been the case with this, but I'm not sure if it's because, like I said, I had to tone down the settings because it got really painful. And the other thing was I kept getting really strange little bumps under my arms every now and then I realised that they were ingrown hairs. I've never ever had ingrown hairs under my arms before, and I got a couple, which was quite strange. So I'm not sure if it's that, or it might just be because it's been very hot lately, so the kind of friction's a little bit worse. But I don't feel like it has been making a massive difference. I didn't really expect it, in all honesty, and I said that in the initial review, that I didn't expect it to be some miracle worker and make me never ever have to shave under my arms again. I thought it was going to sort of decrease the amount of hair that grows, which it has, but in a very kind of small way. It grows kind of a little bit patchy and it grows softer and that kind of thing, but it's by no means made me completely hair free. So I would love to know kind of your opinions on this. It was one of those products that I had really high hopes for, and the other times I did reviews, I kind of didn't really want to do this review, not because I didn't want to put a negative thing out there, but just because I kind of felt like maybe it was me, you know, maybe I need to give it more time, maybe it was just because I've got very dark hair, maybe it was all these kind of things, but I'm starting to think that it's not. I'm starting to think that maybe it's just not that powerful, because I've got a friend who has had it done at salon, and she had 2 treatments and it's stopped growing kind of thing. So I think it's just maybe not as powerful, but a lot of people have had great experience with it. So I do think it very much depends on your hair type. But I am the prime candidate for this because it's dark hair and it's quite thick, so it's supposed to be easier to kill. I'm not sure if it's really worked out that way for me, but I will have to kind of look into it nonetheless, because I'm not quite sure. But I would really love to know what you guys think, and I'm sorry that kind of I haven't had a better experience with it, really, because I know a lot of people were waiting to hear my verdict as to whether or not they were going to buy it, and I could honestly say that it really hasn't done much for me. It's just kind of decreased a little bit, and after a year you'd think it would have more. But I am going to continue using it, definitely. I'm going to give it another 6 months, I think, because I shave into my arms anyway. It's not that terrible. I'm going to give it another 6 months and see how it works out then. And if I have seen any changes, then I will do an update video and let you know that, you know, it's changed and I'm hair free and it's great. And if it hasn't changed, then maybe I'll just kind of do a blog post and let you know that sadly it didn't work for me, but that's not to say it won't work for others, that kind of thing. But I gave up with legs and I gave up with bikini, as I said, so it's just my underarm area that I'm testing it on now, and it's not doing that amazingly well in that department either. But let me know what you think. As I said, if you've tried it or anything like that, I'd love to know your opinions, and I will put all the relevant info down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.